This message is one of deep and emotional spiritual clarity and healing for someone who has lived with unanswered questions and hidden pain. It speaks to a person who has carried a heavy burden, struggling to understand why things happened the way they did, particularly concerning their parents. This message, coming from a divine or angelic source, promises to unveil the truth about past betrayals, manipulation, and a family legacy that has been kept hidden for far too long. The story begins by acknowledging the confusion and unanswered questions that have troubled the person for years. The voice, representing a divine presence, tells the individual that the time has come for the truth to be revealed. For so long, this truth has been buried, concealed by those who had selfish reasons for keeping it hidden. The individual is urged to embrace this truth, even though it may be painful to confront. It's a truth that has always been there, quietly waiting for the right moment to come to light. The message goes on to explain a deep betrayal that occurred within the family. A woman, who once claimed to be a friend, was actually working behind the scenes for her own personal gain. She pretended to be supportive and caring, but in reality, she manipulated the situation for selfish reasons. She knew the truth all along but chose to remain silent, allowing harmful events to unfold without speaking up. This person played a significant role in distorting the family's struggles and, as a result, the individual became caught in the middle of the manipulation and secrecy. Her actions caused harm not only to the parents but also to the child, leaving them with feelings of confusion and unanswered questions. However, the divine voice reassures the individual that the time for healing and freedom has finally arrived. The person's pain and confusion are acknowledged, and they are reminded that their feelings have always been valid. The divine presence also reminds them that they carry within them a great strength, a purpose, and a spiritual inheritance that has been with them throughout their life. This inheritance is not just a blessing, but also a burden. The suffering they have experienced is part of a spiritual path they were meant to walk. The message also emphasizes that the individual's parents were not weak or broken, as others may have thought. Rather, they were special individuals chosen for a higher purpose. They faced challenges that were not the result of personal failures but were the consequences of the light they carried within them. Because of their purity and divine calling, they were targeted by those who were jealous or fearful of their light. The divine voice encourages the individual to understand that their parents did everything they could to protect them, even if they couldn't fully explain or reveal the truth to them. Now, the individual is being called to face the truth and stop pretending that everything is fine. They are encouraged to confront the pain, even though it might bring sorrow and tears. The divine voice promises that while the truth may hurt at first, it will ultimately lead to clarity, freedom, and emotional healing. They are reassured that they are not alone in this journey. God has always been with them, and will continue to guide them through the revelations that are unfolding. As the message continues, the divine voice hints at a future moment when more hidden truths will be revealed. The individual may receive a letter, a phone call, or have a chance encounter that will shed more light on the family's history and the betrayal that took place. The individual is encouraged to remain strong, trust in the process, and be patient as the full truth comes to light. Justice will be served, and they will be freed from the confusion and pain that has haunted them for so long. In the end, emotional healing and spiritual restoration will be theirs to claim. The message concludes with a powerful reminder of the individual's divine identity. They are told that they are chosen, loved, and protected by a higher power. This truth, once fully embraced, will not only set them free but will also enable them to step into their own legacy. They are not the end of their parents' story, they are the continuation of it. They are part of a greater divine plan that has been unfolding throughout their life. The divine voice emphasizes that this is the individual's moment of awakening. For so long, they have lived with unanswered questions, unsure of who they truly are or what happened to their parents. But now, the truth is being revealed, and they are being called to embrace it. This truth is not meant to break them but to set them free. It is the key to their healing and spiritual growth. The message reassures the individual that they are stronger than they realize. They are capable of facing the truth, no matter how difficult it may be. It is time for them to step into their full purpose, claim their divine inheritance, and walk in the light that has always been meant for them. The Divine Presence promises that, although the truth will bring pain and tears, those tears will ultimately lead to healing and strength. The individual is encouraged to trust in the process and to not fear what is to come. The divine voice is with them every step of the way, offering guidance, comfort, and protection. In the end, the individual is told that they are not alone. The truth being revealed will bring clarity and healing, and the divine presence will walk with them through every step of the journey. Their parents' legacy will be honored, and they will be able to continue their parents' story, carrying the light and purpose that was always meant for them. The final message is one of deep comfort and reassurance. The individual is told that they are loved, chosen, and protected. The truth may be painful, but it is also a path to freedom and restoration. The divine voice promises that the individual will be restored, healed, and empowered to step into their own destiny. They are not the end of their parents' story, they are the continuation of it, and through them, the divine plan will continue to unfold. You are stepping fully into the power I've placed within you. Divine messages, consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $10, $20, $50 or more, your generosity helps us share these angelic messages with the world. Together, we can build a community of faith, hope, and love.